Yo, yo, yo! So, I'm filming this in my car, man. Oh, so my bad if, not the same background as usual and shit. But anyways, this is trading day on Tuesday, right? Let me get out of freaking OBS. Now, this is what we're looking at, right? Lot of stuff on the charts here. So, initially, when I'm going into this day, right, I'm thinking, mm, what do I want to see? What do I want to see happen? Where's my chart? Oh, don't tell me it's going to be lagged and glitched the whole time. Where's my chart? Here we go. Okay. Great, great. Now this is important because peep this, right? Yesterday was crazy shorts. Now we're back at all-time highs. Yesterday was crazy short. We came down and get this retracement. We come into this equilibrium of this fair value gap on the daily time frame, close below it, reject out of it. So this next day, we skyrocket, right? Now during London session and overnight trading, I didn't trade overnight, but like you know what I mean. Overnight, as the market was developing, we get a lot of just steady movement up, right? Steady movement up. I would have liked to see us take out all this liquidity and come meet back down at this low of the previous day. It didn't happen, right? Who the fuck is this dude texting? Alright. It didn't happen. It is what it is. But we did catch a really good move up in this hour here where we skyrocket and take out all these highs up here. So as I see that, we have these hourly fair value gaps. We're not even really trying to make an effort to come down to them. We have this low here I marked out. Maybe we can target this stuff. Doesn't end up working, right? We end up closing the hourly 7 a.m. above this level here. So I'm like, okay, that's a change in the state of delivery. We're now going up. Shorting doesn't seem like a pliable option, or it doesn't seem applicable right now. So I mark out these highs that we could target. We have highs here, highs up here, here, here. These are all highs that you could have targeted for the day. But anyways, so knowing that, I'm like, okay, let's see what the market gives me. Let's see what we can do, right? I'm looking at the market. I start looking at it around like 7:15, 7:30. I see that we're coming back down into this 15-minute fair value gap right here, right? I don't know if you guys can peep that, but I'll mark it out for you anyway because I'm a nice guy. So look at that. You see this big black box right here? That is a fair value gap. What do? Reject off of equilibrium. So I'm like, okay, this could be a great swing point opportunity, right? We have our liquidity, we have an uptrend. We get a high made up here, an outstanding high. We come back down, retrace to fill out orders on the downside and reject, creating a swing point low for us to react off of and move up to get our continuation. So at this point, this candle's already bullish as I'm looking at it. I had the fucking pacer today in gym, so I'm trading while I'm doing the pacer. And I'm like, okay, it looks like if we could get a closure, on the 5 minute or the 15 minute that gives us a continuation model, let's take this trade putting stops at this 15-minute swing point, right? So I'm seeing this. I see that we create this manipulation move to the downside, mark out the Fibonacci on this manipulation move to figure out where our targets are. Just so happened to be I entered at the perfect time for our 1 to 2 to be at our ideal level, which is the 2.6. It's ideal level for a Fibonacci fractal continuation model from what I've learned. Now, I go down to the 5 minute and I see, okay, we're getting really good movement here. We close above here. Even on the 15 minute, we don't get the exact closure we want, which would have been, hold on, which would have been right here at this level. We didn't get that exact closure on this candle, but you scroll down to the 5 minute, you see that we're bullish. I mean, we're putting in signals right now. We have our swing point on the 15 minute, and we get a continuation above these levels here on the 5 minute. So I'm like, okay, great. That's exactly what I want to see. Press enter. Right down here, I see that the 5 minutes going up. I look at here, and I'm looking at this level here too, seeing if we can get a closure. Scroll to the 1 minute. you see that the 1 minute rallies up, so it's applicable now, right? We have our swing point. We're rejecting off of it. You could have done a ideally, I would have wanted a continuation down here, right, and entered off of this level, but I looked at the 1 minute too late, right? So I'm like, okay, what's the next target? We have a level here, we have levels here and here. Probably this top one is what I should look at. But as we're closing bullish, I enter right around here, right? I enter off of like this wick right here. Let me just adjust it to make sure, right? So we enter like right there. We get good solid closure on the 1 minute. We're bullish. We get a break of structure, break of structure. Let's enter now before it's too late, right? So I entered, and this is where I kind of get scared for the day because we come up and we put in this SMT and then start rejecting. I'm like, oh shit, could have waited. Not the best entry, more of a late forced entry, if anything. Let me update that. Matter of fact, let me go back. If you guys don't know what this is, man, you don't know ball for real. So we'll put it was a late entry, right? It wasn't too much of a forced setup. It was there, but it was a late entry. We could have caught that a lot sooner. Would have been a lot safer. Would have made a lot more money, right? But anyways, we come back down. We come into drawdown, fill out liquidity within these 1 minute gaps here, this 1 minute order block down here, and then we instantly reject back up. I'm like, okay, great. That's what's going on today. That's basically what happened, right? So you see, we put in this SMT. I wanted to hold on to this trade. I didn't think that the 1 minute was really gonna affect me too much, since if you go and you look at where we traded on a higher time frame, like the 5 minute, I could see that, this just looks like a manipulation move. Even though that we fill out this 5 minute fair value gap, we just tapped into this order block here. I mean, there's no point for me to get out of this trade unless I get stopped out. And we ended up getting another continuation confirmation closure on this level here. That shit's annoying. Right here, we close above these levels after a manipulation to the downside. You could have entered right here for a 1 to 2 and smacked TP just like I did. But so you see this manipulation, it happens, whatever. Handle your emotions. Don't be a little girl about it, right? And you can see, I mean, on the 15 minute, it's just a retracement. We close bullish. There's no point to even think about an early exit or to think about anything. And we come and take out this SMT as I'm running the pacer. So I'm like, okay, bet. At this point, I have full confidence in my trade working. So I just let it ride, and we ended up hitting TP, which was great. But other than that, I mean, that was today. If I wanted to reflect on what it could have been better, probably scale down to the 1 minute time frame a little sooner to try and catch a better entry and be more like, how should I say, you gotta be like a tiger in the jungle. You see your prey, you gotta fucking attack, you gotta smack that shit, man. So taking advantage of those opportunities is what I want to work on, and not being too afraid to enter. At the end of the day, you're clicking a button, you feel me? So other than that, it's pretty good. But I'm going to be working on a trading Discord with my one homie Chris for anybody that wants to learn day trading from us or learn signals and catch the trades that we trade and just talk about trading. Even if you already have a strategy, you're already profitable, making money doing this, come join up. I mean, it's a great networking. It's great to network and to get other people that are about the same things around you and surrounding you to push you further. So I'm gonna work on that. I'll let you know when that drops. But other than that, man, I mean, today was a great day. We're gonna see what happens. Asia session. It looks like we're still in all-time highs. Hopefully, we can catch a short, maybe. Uh, but depending on how this day closes, we got another 2.5 hours. We're bullish. I mean, more than likely, we'll be bullish again. We'll probably wick down and create a bullish day. That's what I'd assume happens after getting such a crazy bull run today. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna be too greedy about it, I should say. I already made money today, so there's really no point in trading again. But I'll see if there's an opportunity and let you guys know on another trading recap. and stuff like that. But other than that, have a great day. Conquer the day. See you guys later.